Well, Happy New Day, CSA. How feels each and every one of you this wonderful, lovely new day? How feels beautiful, handsome, enlightened, and fantastically prosperous and healthy you this wonderful, lovely new day? Well, namaste, and I welcome all of you to today's lesson sermon. You know, time was that people got interested in consciousness very, very much in America. And one of the professors of one of the Ivy League universities in the US did some research into consciousness using psychedelic drugs. And later on, he went on a journey to India to find a guru. He found a guru, an authentic one. He gave the guru a psychedelic drug. The guru took one, and one can, alter your consciousness. He took one, and he went into his under his blanket, and he said, "He can give me more." He took the other one. He took more than he was supposed to take. Nothing happened. And afterwards, when the lecturer was ready to leave India back to America, he asked the teacher, "Sir, can you summarize your teaching, your entire teaching for me?" And the guru said, "Oh, very simple. Love people, serve people, remember God always." He said that. Oh, he said, "Yeah. The entire teaching in the world is love people, serve people, remember God always." And you just imagine going on a journey, and to summarize the teaching, only 3 sentences: love people, serve people, remember God always. But when you look at it, that is the essence of life. Jesus said, "Do unto others as you have them do unto you." If you hate others, if you hate yourself, you will hate others. Because he said, "Do unto them as you have them do unto you." You understand? In the yamas that we learn from Patanjali, it says that we must be harmless, we must be truthful, we must not steal, we must practice continence and non-attachment. And in all of these, it shows us not only how to express ourselves to others, but we must embody what we are trying to give out to others also. So if you do not love people, if you do not first love yourself, you cannot know yourself, and you cannot know the other person also. But look, you know something? I had a rude awakening one time interacting with a Ghanaian spiritual teacher. He was the late Nana Wontumi Apau. We were in his village, and he asked me, "If you have come with Kenelewa, what is Kenelewa to you?" I said, "Oh, Kenelewa, I mean, yeah." I said, "So you too, the corruption has caught up on you. I said, what kind of corruption? He said, what does minua mean? It means nothing to you. When you say minua, it means nothing. But it is not minua. It is minuani. Then it woke me up. I said, oh. He said, yeah, that is the truth of the word minua. It's not minua, it's minuani. This morning I went on a walk with Reverend Eshon. And as we went, the main road, it was Lakpan Street. And Lakpan Street enters into another street. It's the same main road, though, but when it makes a curve, it becomes Leshin Street. Leshin is one of the clans in La. Do you know that the whole of East Legon belongs to the La people? Medina too belongs to the La people. Medina was La Nkwantanan. Now, Leshin is a clan in La. Now, if you give a place to someone to stay, the guy's name is Bawa. Okay? The Leshi land, Bawa ni or Leshi. And, but when the English people were writing it, we don't have air in English. And so they wrote E. And so people said, you see, when you walk on this street, that main road, you won't call it Leshi Street. You won't call it Leshi Street. But they have written it like Leshi. And so Bawa Leshi, the white man said Bawa Leshi. We know that Bawa Leshi, we know that it is Leshi. But because the white man has said it is Leshi, then it comes Leshi to us. And then we all follow the wrong interpretation and we give the town a name, Bawa Leshi. Lankwantanan has become Medina. You see, Medina was a place which a lot of Muslims lived. You see, formerly, when I was growing up, coming to Bawa Leshi was like traveling. We had a friend called Ukanta, and once in a while, Ukanta would say, "Na miya yemi angoye Bawa Leshi," and it was like traveling. East Legon, it was shashi. There was only sand. When you bend into Lagos Street and all that, it was sand. And we have corrupted our language such that when truth is being shared with us, we still find the errors of pronunciation. And so the first thing is your brother is you. That is why they say love your neighbor as yourself. And love is not an emotion. Love is see clearly the divine being in that person as you see it in you. I'm the same one expressing as Betrankwe. And if I cheat Betrankwe, I've cheated myself. So I set myself up for some future pain. And that is the law of karma. Do unto others as you have them do unto you. It's the law of karma. Whatever I do to you will be done to me. I will also experience it. And so, let your love, let your recognition of the one life flow as a river flows. When a river is flowing, you know that this is the river, but it's constantly changing. And you don't see the same river twice. The water is flowing, the currents are flowing, but they are always flowing differently. And so, let your love be like a flow of water. It's not that if they say love people, then every day I'll buy you toffee. No, 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 no. If you give me toffee every day, you try to spoil my teeth, and you try to spoil my body's intestines. You know, but show me the different aspects of you which are also in me, which uplifts both of us. But you are seeing the real me, and you are awakening the real you in me. Because my love of you must also awaken in you your love for me. We were in India the first time Isaac and I went to India. We went to Delhi, and we were taken to the Mahatma Gandhi Museum, and we learned a lot. You know, they had pictures like which showed the history of Mahatma Gandhi. From the time he was born, he went to South Africa, and then some experiences he had in South Africa which made him go back to his land, and he said, okay, now the British, we want our land back. They thought he was going to fight them with fire and brimstone. He said, no problem. They said, we will kill you. He said, they will kill me, but we will take our land. They, when people want independence, they try, foul me sometimes. He said, no, not to worry, I'm not going to fight you, but we want our land. And, Kwame Nkrumah, Ghana's first Prime Minister and President, and Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. in Georgia, in the US, they took after Mahatma Gandhi. When you go to Atlanta and you go to the Martin Luther King Heritage place, the first statue you will see when you enter into the place is Mahatma Gandhi's statue. And I used to wonder how Dr. Martin Luther King, got the zeal to pursue his course of action in liberating the minds and the affairs of black people, not only in America, but in the world. And I'm praying, and thankfully, in November, we'll have the first female colored president in the US. It's bound to happen. A first female tried it, she could not succeed against the same opponent. But this time around, you see, you all don't get it. Hillary Clinton is a lawyer, and Kamala Harris is also a lawyer. But Kamala Harris is not only a lawyer, she was a prosecutor. And she said, I've seen and dealt with the likes of ex-president Trump, and I can handle him. And when he said I can handle him, because I've handled his likes before, so I can handle him. Recently she was engaged in an interview with the press, and the lady asked her about one of Trump's statements against her, that she just started talking about being black. And he said, I've heard that question before. I've heard that before. Next question, please. She just brushed it aside. And the thing pained my friend. The thing really has pained my friend Trump so much. But the thing is that, do you know that upon all of Trump's bashing of Africans and black people, there were churches here in Ghana who were praying for Trump's victory in the year 2020. One of my clients came to HealthWorks and was telling, was of you that day? She was saying, I was praying at my church, we were praying for. I said, hey, for where? Now, Trump, you have the devil parading as Angel Gabriel. You have the devil parading as Angel Gabriel. Trump, nothing against him. I love Trump as I love myself. But the position he is asking for is not qualified. You understand? You see, when you love someone, sometimes you have to practice tough love. Tough love says that I love you so much, I will not let you steal from me. Because in non-stealing, they say don't steal from others, but don't let your house be without God. Make sure that you deter others from robbing you. Because when you get on the spiritual path, you try to do good to a lot of people. But they say, oh, this man is a suck, we can suck from him. And so everyone, you become a target. I remember a few friends contacted me on Facebook. They wanted to be friends with me. And then one day, one said, oh, I am sick. It's recent. And I said to Cyril, get 2 medicines and let's send to this person. Then I send the medicine. Then I get a phone call. Oh, sir, I have got the medicine, but can you send me some money to buy food before I drink the medicine? I said, you know something? At first, I didn't pick the call. Then later on, I got mad. I called. I said, you know something? Since the time you were born, now you are more than 21 years. Have you eaten food before? He said, yes. Have you been sick before? He said, yes. I said, now, you told me you were sick. You didn't tell me you were hungry. You told me you were sick, and I send you medicine. Now I should come and feed you too. What kind of nonsense is that? I said, what I had was what I gave you. And if you overstep your boundaries, now I will block you. He said, oh, please, but your medicine is good, though. I said, so you have drank the medicine and you understand? You have drank the medicine and now you are trying to get money from me. I said, what kind of behavior is that? You see? And so I'm loving her as I love myself. You see, that tough love will open her eyes to being good to herself also and to others. Now, 17. All of us are the managing directors of wherever we find ourselves to be. Because you have to direct your affairs. You have to put your thoughts and feelings together with your sole purpose and express it in actions. And when you serve people, don't serve lackadaisically, don't serve halfway. Always give of your best. Today, now, if I'm to ask you, give me one characteristic of an average Nigerian? Tell me. Auntie, please. Tell me. Eh? Loud. Uh-huh. Aggressive. Uh-huh. You said smart. And smart in a positive way. You see, when there is some fraud or whatever, they target it onto a Nigerian, which I don't agree. You know, this morning I read about a Nigerian working with the Nigerian Civil Aviation and Handling Company. He went to clean an aircraft, a Brussels aircraft, and he found $10,000. He found $10,000 that someone had left, and he took it. He went and gave it to my director and made sure that the $10,000 got to the man. I was on an Emirates flight from Dubai to Accra. I had bought a brand new iPhone. I was charging the phone to use when I get to Accra Airport. But you know, sitting in the plane, I was feeling tired, and when I got up, I forgot the thing. Immediately I forgot the thing. You know, when I got inside the airport, we came back. They said they sent someone to go and look for it. It was gone. They said, "Oh, the flight is ready." It took off to Ivory Coast. When it gets back from Ivory Coast, we'll find. Oh, they made me go and come. Then one of them said, "Wow, they know who took it, because they know the people who went to clean the plane. And so they know who went on that side. They know who took it, but it's a game, you know." So look, there are honest people everywhere. You see, you make up your mind because people have this general idea about Nigerians, so every Nigerian is a thief. No. When you get on the bus in Guangzhou, in China, most of the Chinese don't want to sit with blacks because they think blacks stink. Because they have experienced a particular black, people who stink. If someone makes it his habit not to bath, don't say that everyone does not bath. You understand? Oh, yeah. Don't say, look, even in their subway. So, you know what I do? Every morning when I wake up, when I bath, I put a lot, nice perfume. I walk out there. I get on the subway, and I know that they feel blacks we stink. So I walk in front of them and they part, and I sit down. I intentionally do that. And I sit down. I say, I want to sit. You think I'm smelling, so you don't want to sit by me. So someone will even get up, feel disgusted and get up. And I sit down. And when they open their mouth, the stage comes, so when I sit down, I'll be smelling the palm of my hand. And they will be smelling sweet perfume. You see, what they are thinking of me, they also have. And they find out that I don't have it. You see? And so it's something that we must look. When you serve people, give them more value than they give you. If you are selling chewing gum for 10 pesos, give more value to the chewing gum than the 10 pesos that the person is giving you. Look, people come to me at HealthWorks, or even as we are sitting up. The information I'm giving you will be more, it has more value than the collection that you will make, the donation that you will make. No matter how much you give, the information that is being given to you has more value than the donation that you are making. Always give more value than what you receive, and life will prosper you. That is the best way to prosper. But like Reverend Isaac Eshon says, in Ghana, when people want to profit, they decrease value, increase price. Reduce value, increase price. They think that is the way to prosperity. No. If you must increase price, give more value. See, when you serve people, know that you are serving God. Because God is all there is. God is all there is. And, if you have a shop, you know that God has given himself as you the opportunity to serve him as others. Okay? So when they come, don't think, I have this shop, you don't have anything, so I'm bigger than you. And you start your nonsense. Sometimes you go into some shops, when they see you, it's like you are coming to steal. Or sometimes they look at your shoe, they look at your belt, they look at your shirt. Oh, this man doesn't have anything. Once when Mama Rose had a gift shop, I went there and I was going to check on the sales girls there. And some man walked in Chaliwote, and asked one of the girls to go and serve her. The girl said, "Oh, Daddy, this man has lost his way." I said, he knows where he's coming to. He has walked in confidently into this shop. Then I said, okay, we'll find out whether he has lost his way. I said, "Hello, good evening, sir. How may I help you, sir?" Then he said, "Oh, master, I found a girl that I love so much. I want to buy. Did you have a watch for men and women?" I said, "Oh, yeah, we have watches for men and women." I showed him the watch. He said, "Put one down." He didn't ask for the price. So he said, "Put one down." Then he went. He looked for this. He picked things and put them on the counter. The biggest sale that day, I made that sale. And then the man opened, he was carrying some bottle. He opened the bottle. The money that he took out of the bottle, he counted. And he left. And I asked the lady, I said, "He has lost his way, eh?" He said, "Oh, sir." I said, "Look, when people come in here, don't judge them by their appearance. Judge them by the quality of life in them. There is a quality of life in everyone. Look for that. When you look for the quality of life in everyone, you will find God in them. I'm telling you. Everyone has that quality. And when you look for it, you will find it. And lastly, it says love God, love people, serve people, remember God always. We traveled to India. I was with Reverend Eshon. And we traveled to India. Before we traveled, one Indian friend of mine who happens to be the richest Indian in Ghana said to me, "Oh, I'll go with you. You stay in my house in Mumbai, Now, before we left, I called him. "Oh, they have gone to check in for me. Don't worry, I will come. Now, we went to the airport. We didn't see him. We boarded the flight. We didn't see him. Then they made an announcement that, some people had canceled their flight and they had to take their luggages out. And it was his luggage that they were taking out. And we flew into Mumbai. We didn't know anyone in Mumbai. But when we got to Mumbai, I said to Isaac, God is everywhere. And so we'll be well received. Straight from the airport, we got to India at night. We got a hotel which has a bus. The bus transported us to the hotel. We slept. The next day, people showed us how to get to the way. First, we went to look for an aircraft to fly. And during those days, Indians had two fares. One fare for Indians and another fare for foreigners. And if you are a foreigner at that time, to fly by air, you have to buy an aircraft. So we went by train. We got to the train station and we were standing there, and then someone walked up to me. He said, "My brother, where are you going to?" I said, "I'm going to Hardwar." He said, "This is not the line you must be in. Let me take you to where you can buy your ticket." So I thought he was trying to, rob me. As some said, just go with him, So I followed him. We went and they asked me, "Where's your passport?" I gave them my passport. And they gave me the ticket. I said, "But we are two people." Then I came and I called Isaac. And we sat on the train. We got to we got to Delhi. We got to Delhi, and immediately we came out of the train. Some porters met us. They said they will carry our things. And Isaac looked at me. I said, "Well, wherever we are, God is." And then they were telling us, "Oh, we'll introduce you to a driver." And they introduced us to a driver who became like a brother to me. Yes. Because Singh gave us our greatest experience of India to date. We met Singh again as a group in 2012. Reverend Kwame Techi, Reverend Isaac, Eshawn, and Ralph, Nojo, myself. We met him. They didn't know we made donations to him, because when we met him, his body had been ravaged by diabetes. And I've been trying to call him since 2013. Can't get him. When I call the number, someone else answers. When I say, "Oh, Brother Singh," and they start speaking Hindi with me. And me too, my Hindi teacher died before I started going to India. So I can't speak it. And, I've lost touch with him. But the thing is that when you remember God always, He shows up. He shows up in every situation to let you know that, look, I'm the same one hiding behind all the masks. All of you sitting here, your bodies are masks. So when they say persona, persona is a mask. So each person sitting here is wearing a mask, and God is sitting behind the mask saying, "Whiny, whiny." And you have to say, "Me, me, I am you. I'm the same one." You see, me. So God is the all, and God is individualized as you. And if a teacher tells you the synthesis of life, love people, serve people, remember God always, don't doubt it, because that is the essence of all the teachings. love people, serve people, remember God always. Namaste.